Alright everyone, as you guys can kind of gather, we're here at the Salem Inn. Squeak Doo and I are taking a long weekend here in Salem, Massachusetts. We're not staying at this main house here, we're staying at a different house. Our room's not quite ready. There's Squeak Doo. We got into Salem, Massachusetts on the worst possible day of the year. Like, we've been to Florida, but like, this is bad weather. Like, this is a torrential downpour. There was just recently a hurricane, so, but yeah, we've been to Florida, so we know bad weather systems, and we live in Ohio, so we're no stranger to that. So we're gonna go ahead, walk around, see what we got in Salem. Some graffiti there, that's always a good time. Yeah, so gonna wander around Salem and see what sorts of fun we can have here. It's always good to vlog in the rain and yeah, good times, but we're gonna have lots of fun here and hang out and do what we can.
Beagle. One note on this Commodore +4 will send you to a faraway land.
Alright, so this is the Salem Witch House. Don't know what it really is, or if we needed to buy tickets. It's kind of like, yeah, we're still very much in a quasi-pandemic sort of thing, but yeah, we're gonna see what all this is, and I don't know like how much I will or will not be allowed to vlog, or how much I'll be allowed to talk. Oh my gosh, is this Doge? Aw, this might be, yeah. So if you guys are interested, we can Google that. Wonder what that is. Always a good time. And we got a really cool department store over there. We'll definitely swing by there. It's a very lovely town from what I can see so far, but I wish the rain would stop. I am no fan of rain, but either way, we're gonna make this a good one. Alrighty guys, so we couldn't do the witch's house because we didn't buy tickets. Tickets are purchased. We will.
Stand out in the middle of the rain doing it.
Right, and we didn't buy tickets online beforehand, so yeah, we're going to like look into that, but boy, did we arrive on the worst day of the year for this.
Florida weather.
This is like, I think there was just a hurricane that made landfall and it hit right up here, so but you see, the thing is, I show everything, you know? I will show umbrellas getting bumped into leaves. Yes, I show it all, but I brought extra pairs of socks, so we're good on that. And yeah, don't know what that building is, but that's some cool Art Deco architecture there. Nice. Alright, so we bought tickets for the Salem Wax Museum and the Frankenstein Horror House, so we're heading our way over there. Yeah, kind of one of those things, like, why are we walking when we could have taken a lift? We could have, but yeah, I don't know, because like we would have to wait for the lift.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like that would defeat the purpose. Either way, we're going to get wet. We're already wet. So yeah, we're going to head on over to the Salem Wax Museum, and I think it's
So we're going to want to like, yeah,
turn over there. All right, so we're going to walk around and see what we got going on here. Alright everyone, so we did go ahead and decide to take a lift over here to the Salem Wax Museum. We bought the ticket that included the Salem Wax Museum, a Frankenstein Haunted House and the Salem Witch Village. All very nice things. Here's Squeak Doo. We're completely...
As you can see, I gave up on glasses because it's like, I'm not going to...
Yeah, she was totally soaked. But at the end of the Salem Witch Village, they had a lucky dragon. And the dragon seemed to have given us good luck because it stopped raining. But it was a torrential downpour. Every inch of me is utterly saturated right now.
Oh yeah, there's like 3 attractions in this area, and I love them all. There's the Frankenstein's Castle, which is like kind of like a haunted house sort of thing with the jump scares. There's a lot of pounding on the wall.
Yeah.
Do you get the feeling like, I don't know, like maybe it was a modern Frankenstein AU? Like, okay, hear me out. Spoilers for those who don't want them, but... Okay, so when we get in, we hear a voice talking. But it wasn't what you would expect Victor Frankenstein to sound like. It had like almost a Texan sort of accent.
Yeah, it kind of did.
And at the end, there's a modern day clown. Why would there be a clown looking like that in Victorian England?
In a Frankenstein thing.
Also, there were the sounds of chainsaws, I think, so...
Yeah.
So that's kind of cool, like a modern
it
Frankenstein
was,
AU.
You know, it was spooky because it was so on the other end of like what you get at Universal's Horror Nights. Like that made it kind of spookier.
Okay, so like Universal's Horror Nights are like, they're the horror movies that you go to a theater and you sit and watch them with a big thing of popcorn.
And
this was like, you're at Blockbuster Video.
And
I'm dating myself a little here, and you see like an unmarked tape,
and you
take it, and you don't know what it is.
Yeah, that was the unmarked tape of haunted houses, and then it had the Salem Wax Museum, which talked about Salem's. Pics. I'm going to put in the pics of all of these attractions. Video recording was not permitted, but photography was okay, and the Wax Museum dealt with...
I like the Wax Museum. You know, when I was looking at the map trying to figure out where everything is, like it has reviews, and there were a lot of bad reviews of it, but I liked it.
I could see...
One review was like, it took me 5 minutes to walk through.
Yeah,
okay, unless
it does.
Speedy McReader, it's not going to take you 5 minutes. I didn't time this, but I feel like it was longer.
We were maybe 10 minutes, but I'm a very slow reader. Yeah, like, I could see how people would say, like, I paid this amount of money for this. I enjoyed it, though. It was fine.
Jordan treated, so I don't really have that concern.
It's fine. And the Salem, the Wax Museum was about history, and then the Salem Witch Village was about...
That was my fave of the 3, although they all were good.
Yeah, that one was more about, like, actual witchcraft, and they have some really cool stained glass windows over here. So, so our trip to Salem is definitely improving from what I showed earlier there.
There's a cemetery over there.
There's a little cemetery there, but everyone in Salem has been real friendly. I will say we're staying at...
that one's like me.
Aww.
Selena.
I will say we're staying at the Salem Inn, and the lady who checked us in was not friendly.
Maybe she was overwhelmed because we were so wet.
No,
it's.
I mean, it's one of those things. She wasn't like hostile, but she was not friendly, and like, I don't know. It's one of those things. If Anthony Melchiori from Hotel Impossible paid her a visit, he'd have problems with her. He definitely would have had problems. So we're gonna walk around through here in Salem to this graveyard. How do we get into the graveyard?
I think just over there.
Just over here. Paprika Grill. This seems to be a Turkish restaurant. We might go here for lunch today. We will not sit out because while the rain has stopped, everything is still completely saturated. Including us. Yeah,
I'm more of a drowned rat than a mermaid.
You know. Yeah. But overall, something here should...
I can't read it, though, because, asphalt or whatever.
If I should save my life, oh Lord, help me. I am wholly innocent of that wickedness. Alrighty, so we're here at the cemetery, kind of next to the Salem Wax Museum in the Witch Village there. And you can't stray off of the path, so if you wanted to, like, take your crayon and try to find what was written on these worn away stones, you probably wouldn't be able to do it. Dude, the sun's out. What if we could dry with the sun coming out? Like, that would be nice. I would be into that, yeah. But, yeah, we have here the graveyard here in Salem. I don't think these...
The skull with the wings. That was like
Yes.
an old-timey thing they did.
Yes.
And it represented, like, you know, going into the spiritual realm after your death. Well, they would probably prefer to say heaven.
Yes, yeah.
If you went around saying spiritual realm, you'd probably be accused of something.
You know. And kind of really hard to see, but down here, so, in memory of Robert Stone, who departed his life May the 20th, 1764, in the 77th year of his age. Blessed are the dead that die in the Lord. So
He lived very long for that time period.
yeah, he definitely did. But you notice where it says blessed. It looks almost like it has is spelled
Fs.
with two F's. In those days, the lowercase s had two forms if it was not the last S in the word. So his is going to look like the S we know, but blessed will look more like bleft. Kind of like if you see like when they would write Congress back in the old days, it would look like congreffs. So kind of an interesting thing. And usually graveyards like these have very nice Miss Mary Haythorne. So I don't... Okay, so this would be a relation to Nathaniel Hawthorne and the...
But he wouldn't want to admit
He
it.
wouldn't want to admit it, and the judge during the trials there. Alright everyone, so we just got done visiting that nice little graveyard, and we realized the Turkish place wants you to order online and then scan a barcode. No, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna do something a little more straightforward. But yeah, the graveyard, you can't get real close to them, and there was one grave that had a really nice poem. Couldn't get close enough to read it, so...
It was really nice, though.
It was nice,
And they have, like, benches before you enter the graveyard. And they have, like, the names of the people who were killed during the witch trials. And, like,
Yes.
I think people lay flowers there.
Yeah.
We might have some pictures to insert.
Yes, yeah, definitely. So, yeah, whether it's the hysteria of 1692 or 9/11 or really anything that's going to cause hysteria and try to take your freedom, you should resist that. I welcome the demonetization.
Just think and be kind.
Think, be kind, don't let them take your freedom.
Like in Animal Crossing, one of our animals, a grumpy Octavian octopus,
Mm-hmm.
he says, you know, I just try to live my life and do what I want to do and don't mess with other people who are doing the same.
Yeah, that's a
And
good way to
wow,
live.
That's a good
Yeah.
way. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good philosophy. So
It-
listen to your old pal Octavian.
Indeed, yes, yeah. So we're heading along. I don't know what we're going to end up doing for lunch.
I'm actually leaning towards that wolf-themed Mexican restaurant for lunch.
Okay, yeah, there's
It's a
wolf.
4-minute walk.
Okay, cool. And it's actually kind of dry. The sun's coming in and out, but let's be real, like, compared to the downpour we endured, oh yeah, we also bought a nice little witch ornament and some good incense at the Salem Witch Village. So, yeah, it's always a good time. Overall, these are good attractions. I could see how people might think, you know, hey, is it worth the money? I could see how people might think that, but
Maybe there were a pinch on the hokey side, but
yeah,
if you love hokey kind of museum, nerdy things,
yeah.
your alley.
Yeah. All right, so here we are at Howling Wolf.
Howling Wolf Taqueria?
Howling Wolf Taqueria, yeah. So, yeah, we're gonna chow down and see what we got here. So, social distancing, we're gonna do that. Mask only if you want to. Well, yeah, we're vaxxed, so yeah, it should be fine. So we're gonna head on in and see what they got. Alrighty, so here we are at the Howling Wolf Taqueria, and Squeak Doo got herself a strawberry margarita.
Yeah,
And
it's good.
the seal of approval, yes. And they got salsa and chips, as any Mexican restaurant should. And yeah, so nice atmosphere. Got a nice wreath for the Day of the Dead. So that's
And there's a beautiful stained glass window over there.
yeah, gorgeous stained glass window. Yeah, so this place definitely delivers on the atmosphere, and we'll see how they do with the food. Alrighty, so here at the Howling Wolf in Salem, Squeak Doo got the cheese quesadilla,
It's good. Really good.
and I got some tofu tacos here, also pretty good. Yeah, and the spicy sauce, much better than the mild that they give you with the nachos. Definitely go with the spicier sauce here. Squeak Doo went with the just the medium.
Yep.
Yeah, and then they have one below this, and I don't even know what that would even be. But yeah, no, the hot is pretty on point here. So yeah, we're chowing down. I enjoy this. So some tacos and quesadillas, you can't go wrong.
Hi.
Hi.
Up close.
Alright everyone, so we just got done eating at the Howling Wolf. It was very good. Now I think that over there, that cool looking building is the post office. But we're heading back to the hotel now. Hopefully we can dry some of our stuff off. Hopefully we can find a dryer, or at the very least take a hair dryer to stuff. But one thing that has been throwing us since we got in town is we're at an intersection and we keep forgetting to hit the cross light button. It seems like you need to always hit the cross the street button, and I'm kind of used to just, waiting for it and it'll just turn when it turns, but it seems like you always need to hit the crosswalk button in Salem. But yeah, it's a nice town. We got off to a soggy start, but it's a very nice town. Has that feel of Liberty Square and Magic Kingdom, but also it's a modern, thriving town here. So yeah, we're gonna march our way back to the hotel. Hopefully I can dry some of my stuff off, put some of my stuff, like my toothbrush, down, and yeah, we should be good to go. So yeah, marching along and making the most of our time here in Salem. Alrighty, so while I was yammering, we got word that our room was ready, and so when we were getting rained on, down there is the main building for the Salem Inn, and this over here is the Peabody House, and we are staying at the Peabody House. It's a contactless check-in, even though we totally made some contact, because we got in pretty early and got contacted, got drenched. It's all good though. So we're gonna head on in the Peabody House and see what we got going on here. It's a 1874 building, and it has been preserved, so let's see what we got. Alrighty everyone, and this is our room here at the Salem Inn. Got a nice little bed here and a nice view of Summer Street. And got a cat artwork. Artwork of a cat. And you got a Roku TV. So, yeah, I don't know how much television we'll watch, but maybe some. See the local news. There's me. Oh yeah, I started wearing fedoras now, and I am glad I did today because of the rain.
Yep.
There's Squeak Doo, who you guys have met. And there's a lamp and a phone. And over here is a big fancy bed. So I guess Squeak Doo might sleep in here probably, and I'll sleep in the northern room there. And I'm noticing it's drawers. Ooh, I'm a big boy for little drawers there. Ooh, we have a closet in here. We have a closet in here with some extra goodies. One thing I am not seeing is our luggage, so there's that. We got a little kitchenette area here, so probably ain't gonna do any cooking on holiday. And here's the bathroom. Yep. And a nice view from the bathroom too, so you can take a shower and take a woo-doo and have a nice view while you're doing it. So, yeah, this is our little room. We got a toaster too. Again, don't think we'll be doing much in the way of cooking, but a very nice little room. I haven't figured out how to work the air conditioner. It's blowing.
Goodness is coming out.
It's blowing, so yeah. But yeah, with like older buildings like this, you first walk in and it's like, wow, that's really stifling. So we need to go find our luggage. And hopefully they've held it. But either way, we will go hunt that down and see if they have a dryer service. That'd be nice if they did have a dryer service, but oh, well, let's look at this fireplace here. Like, yeah. Wow. Like, that is a cool fireplace. It's August, so we probably, if I'm talking about putting on the air conditioning, I'm probably not going to do a fireplace, but that is some good artwork along the fireplace there. So overall, I'll let you know how comfortable I think our beds are. Oh, my rear is going to just demolish this, but you knew what this was, little bed. You knew what this... Oh, yeah, you hearing that? Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, my rear is going to be... You're going to wake up and it'll be me just lying on the floor, cause... Creaky, and then all of a sudden, splat, and then me, wah! But, yeah, not a nice room. I'm not wild about the service we've received here thus far. I'll let you know if it's better when we try to get our luggage, but so far...
They're called Bell Services. Don't they usually have Bell Service that brings your luggage to you?
Well, let's see, in the telephone directory, I don't see anything like that,
You could
so...
call front desk and ask them about it and also ask about the dryer.
Yeah, I'll just go there. Yeah, so we'll run over and see what we got here, and I'll let you guys know. I don't know why I'm giving you a shot of the radiator, but, yeah, a nice room, a very nice room. Alrighty, so I just went to the main building, got my luggage and everything, and yes, it was just there kind of waiting for me, not really stored, and I had to, as I showed, it's different buildings, So, like, I was the one who actually had to take it up to, we're up the stairs here on the second floor. So, yeah, we got beautiful chairs here though, so that's kind of nice. But yeah, they don't have a laundry service, so we took a pretty long break to like run our wet stuff with a hair dryer and everything. But I feel like Anthony Melchiori would have things to say about this on Hotel Impossible. It's not like this place is a dive, and that's kind of the problem. Like, there is so much to criticize here, but the hotel isn't a dive. Like, look, this is gorgeous, and it delivers the feel that it needs to. But I feel like there's a
back in October where it's like spooky and cool enough to use the fireplace.
If I came back to Salem, we would not be staying here.
Aw.
Yeah.
You would want to try to stay at many different places to have many different experiences.
No, this is just not delivering for me. But I will say in the afternoon, the team running the desk was remarkably friendly. They were so kind and so easygoing. But again, it's just for a hotel that delivers so much in terms of like architecture and art. Like, look at this vase. Like, this is amazing. Like, I really feel like I've almost stepped back either in time or even in like almost a different country or something. Like,
I was telling you, like, you know how you go to the historical houses like so-and-so's birthplace or whatever, and this stuff is roped off and you're not allowed to touch it?
yeah.
Like, you're actually staying there now and not only can you touch it, you're sitting on it and sleeping on it?
Yeah, like, so it delivers in that, but I just feel like there's a strong sense of the hotel staff doesn't really care all that much. The people on the day shift were pretty good, but again, there wasn't much in the way of being offered. I'll keep you guys updated on the breakfast situation. We're supposed to get a text message and make a reservation for breakfast. Oh yeah, they got
Here's some postcards.
Postcards of America from Arcadia Publishing, I think. So you guys know my dad writes a lot of the Arcadia books. See, Arcadia Publishing there. I mean, yeah, my dad and Arcadia go way back there. So, yeah, like, I just feel like, though, this could be presented better. Like, okay, here's your history.
Maybe put it in like an old leather tome.
Something like...
Or maybe like a flesh brown Necronomicon.
Don't know if we need to go that far, but...
When you open it, you can hear the souls of the band go, ooh.
And we have, like, recommendations and stuff, but, like, it's cool that they have recommendations, but look at this. It was just printed out from the internet. Thankfully, I don't see the complete URL at the bottom here, but, like, there's just an element of just...
I mean, I doubt their menu is a secret. You could probably Google it.
Right, but, like, there's just an element in this hotel of not going the extra mile. You can check how you look, though. Oh, I look dashing, don't I? But, and then one thing, let's go ahead and step outside here from the Peabody House. Oh, you had better not rain, buddy. Do not. It looks like it wants to.
God, no.
We're kind of like at a problem with jeans and clothing.
Your girl maybe didn't pack as if she was going to be in typhoon season, and
yeah, like we just went with the weather forecast, which called for a possibility of a stray thunderstorm.
Too much. Like, I don't bring the huge, massive thing. I just bring a little suitcase that can be considered.
Yeah, Squeak Doo is a very light packer. I used to be, but I'm not anymore. But okay, here's another thing. So,
you're like the trip mom, keeping everyone safe.
I do what I can, you know. Okay, so outside of the hotel, we have something. I guess an election is coming up in Massachusetts. Because on the way here, we saw tons of campaign signs. Mayor Kim Driscoll. I mean, we don't know. I mean, she could be the next James Monroe or someone, she could be a fabulous mayor, but why are you putting a political sign outside of a building for a hotel? It's just like...
Yeah, because, like, someone who knows what her opinions are
Right.
and feels opposite might not feel welcome.
Yeah, someone might look at that and be like, this place supports Driscoll? Not for me. I don't know one way or the other.
Too late by the time you got here.
By then you're sunk. But the Salem Inn, it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And they deliver in terms of like the atmosphere. But that's it. It's almost like the beauty and the charm stops on the exterior. Alrighty, everyone. So we're doing a bit of a time jump now. This is actually... You're watching the first day of our trip to Salem here, but then this is a time jump to breakfast on the following day. Squeak Doo's here. And we're eating some omelets. And... they're fine. What do you think about them, Squeak?
It's pretty good.
Yeah. Is it the best omelet I've ever had? No, but it's fine. It's really confusing because you have to check in via text message.
Yeah, they send you a text the night prior.
Yes, I texted and they said, let us know what you want. I'm like, okay, can we see the menu? And then I say, oh, well, we will be there. Can we see the menu? I heard nothing. We got here this morning, and, okay, the staff here was really friendly at the Salem Inn, so, like, at this portion of the Salem Inn, the breakfast portion, they were on top of it, but, they came, they had no idea we were on our way, so, yeah, and then the actual menu, like, you can choose these drinks, and then you can choose either one lighter fare or one entree. Look at the portion size of the entree, and like look at the size of the drinks here. Like look at Squeak Doo's orange juice there. Like, this is so much of this hotel is cut corners, stick it to the guest. I like that the breakfast staff has been friendly, but overall, I gotta say, if you're in the Salem area, don't stay at the Salem Inn. It just isn't. No, for the amount they're charging you and for how much they're sticking it to you, it would be best to avoid staying at this establishment. Alrighty, everyone. So we just got out of this beautiful retro game store in Salem called Game Zone. Squeak Doo, if you would mind doing the honors.
Are we doing a haul?
We're showing, yes. Yeah, we're...
So excited.
Yes, subscribe to see that coming.
Yeah, we might do an LP, or we might do like a retrospective of the whole series. Maybe kind of like Avalanche Reviews did, where he did like a video for each game and got really in-depth.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
And then, I don't know what this is.
3D platformer for the Saturn. Bug, yes.
This doesn't look good at all.
It'll be great. It's in the original packaging, and like for the...
Got some like protective thing.
Yeah.
To be honest, I kind of want to kick Bug out of it and put the Hidden Souls game in there. I feel like it deserves it more.
Yeah, I mean, but the people running this shop, Game Zone, in Salem, Massachusetts here, they were so friendly, and this was such a really great store to hang out in and experience. Like, yeah, he was so friendly. They have everything. They really do. They had a functioning Jaguar CD. I chickened out. Probably should have, though.
If you lived at those apartments, imagine how often you'd be in that game store.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, if I lived in those apartments down the alley there, yeah, I would be here constantly. And I would have no money. Because, yeah, Jaguar 400. I didn't do it, but
Have a video game like
stop the spread of germs. Oh, yeah, 6
Aw.
feet and cover your cough. Isabel, clean and disinfect. Dr. Mario, stay at home. Wash your
that's
hands
cute.
for at least 20 seconds. Oh, nice. Yeah, this place is pretty legit here. So if you're like me, like really this was pretty much like designed for me or something. Like they have everything. Literally anything you could think of. They got it here at Game Zone. So yeah, this is next level. Alrighty, everyone. So we're here at the Bewitched Statue. So yeah, they went ahead and TV Land donated a statue of Bewitched Elizabeth Montgomery as Samantha Stebbins, and hair of gold, eyes that twinkle, a nose that neatly twitched, clever, charming, and enchanting. Samantha left us all bewitched. And it was donated by TV Land, so
Yeah, isn't that cool?
there we go. Yeah, right here in Salem. And we did some shopping. We went to Vamp Fangs, which you can see over there. Yeah, they got the fancy Kill Star stuff, and
Fancy and the nice incense and the good music.
yeah, it was.
The staff was so nice.
Yeah, they were real friendly. If my camera would focus there. And we also went to the comic store, which is kind of right next to Game Zone. And they were more of like kind of general nerdiness, the stuff you would see maybe at
A
like
lot of comic books, but like a lot of like Funko Pops of different fandoms, manga.
yeah,
stuff.
like anything that most convention goers would know about. So
Big old statue of Pennywise.
big statue of Pennywise was in there. Yeah.
Love to see him.
Yeah, and there's a military supply store. We haven't gone in there. We might and just see.
Scary.
It looks scary, but shouldn't we? We're in Salem. I mean, isn't this the place to get the scares? We might run in there. Should we run in there? Yeah, let's run in. I'll let you guys know if we decide to go to the Army Barracks store. We might, or we might not. Alright, everyone, so this is the Revere Bell, dedicated to the citizens of Essex County who served in the United States Armed Forces, 1801. So, yeah, very nice here. So, this is kind of near the Peabody Essex Museum. We got that, yep, right there. We got that on the agenda for Saturday. And, like, down this road here is kind of like the big main drag. I might get better shots of it later on. Yeah, we'll be walking to dinner that way. So I will film and walk that way. So, yeah, we'll see that in a little bit here. But we're just sort of chilling and exploring some of the shops around here. Lots of shops around Salem. So bring money. If you come to Salem, bring money because you're going to need it. But yeah, the weather has actually gotten kind of nice now. Like, this is crazy. We were drenched, and I was in a pretty grouchy mood earlier today, but it's looking good now. We're going to cross the street, we're going to knock it run over, and we're going to explore some of the shops over on this end. So, yeah, it's chill, it's laid back, there's a lot of history, and a lot to just... Yeah, it feels like, I don't know, like we're either on City Walk or something, or like in another country almost, or like we've literally stepped back in time or something. It's such a nice feeling here. I don't know what building I'm looking at right now. I'm recording it though. Like there's that cool looking building. I don't know what it is, but it's here. It's on the vlog now. Alrighty, everyone, so we just got done with the Halloween Museum here in Salem. This was actually a very nice sort of experience. Definitely on the hokey end, but it was very, enjoyable. They actually had like production models and props from Nightmare Before Christmas and Corpse Bride and Sleepy Hollow. Yeah, the pumpkin from Tim Burton's Sleepy Hollow. So this is, and they had like this really nice dollhouse that a mother built for her sick son because they loved Halloween so much. And yeah, it was, and they had all sorts of Halloween toys, so it was $10 per person, per adult here, but yeah, and it definitely seemed kind of hokey at times. They give you 3D glasses, and everything kind of looks like Oogie Boogie's lair almost, but overall, though, the Halloween Museum was very nice. I was actually really impressed with the Halloween Museum.
Better without the glasses.
Probably is better without the glasses. Yeah, the glasses kind of like weren't really all that necessary. So, yeah, but overall though, I really am pleasantly surprised with the Halloween Museum. So we're going to go ahead and I might keep talking while we're walking because we're going to be going back down the main sort of pedestrian street here. A street whose name I do not know.
You know what it kind of feels like a more Americanized version of Hogsmeade in Universal Studios.
Yeah, it does sort of have that, like, feel to it. And some of the shops along this area honestly look like the Harry Potter world magic shops, so...
You're supposed to call it
The Wizarding World. Oh, girl, Harry Potter world. You go ahead and sue me, JK. Actually, you don't need to, because I ain't got no money and you're a billionaire. But, yeah, this little stretch right here, the Halloween Museum, it's very nice. I think this is the charm that people are looking for when they come to Salem. It definitely is. And the weather's doing so much better now.
Yeah.
And hopefully it holds out at least until we get back to the hotel. And you got the East India Marine Hall. I believe they were instrumental in like getting the Peabody Essex Museum together and up and running.
Oh, nice.
I think that was the story there.
Oh, and there's where you can go if you wanted to watch a movie. Cinema Salem.
Cinema Salem, yeah. Yeah, of course. There isn't too much playing at the moment, is there?
No. Well, next week Candyman starts.
Okay.
So by the time you guys are watching the vlog, it's probably out.
It almost certainly will be. So, yeah, we're going to head on back kind of towards the game zone area for Flying Saucer Pizza for a little bit of dinner. And then we'll probably call it a night because our flight was real early this morning.
We were up at like 3:30.
Yeah, we were up at like 3:30. It was, my gosh. I booked a later flight, which actually would have been really nice considering the weather. We probably would have not gotten drenched, but yeah, but Delta canceled that one and booked us on the earlier one. Alrighty, everyone, so we're at the Flying Saucer Pizza Company here in Salem, and we're enjoying some drinks. Squeak Doo and I both got a slurm of...
It's like blue raspberry soda and lemonade. It's good, but it'll make you pucker.
Yeah, it's alright. It definitely will make you pucker, though, because it is sour, so, yeah, there's lots of really cool stuff all over.
Yeah, it's like a really fun
nerdy place. Yeah, we got some images from Star Trek here, and yeah, and that right there by the door is Captain Picard as the Borg. So yeah.
I didn't like when Captain Picard became the Borg.
Yeah, that was a little. Yeah, that.
Oh my gosh, remember that one episode where like they de-evolved?
I know. I wanted Data to become like an NES or something, but yeah, and it looks like the actor who played Data signed a thing for the Flying Saucer Pizza Company. So yeah, like, we'll see how the pizza tastes. The Slurm, it's sour. I can't say that I'm, like, madly in love with it, but, yeah. Yeah,
I wouldn't drink it every day, but it's a fun,
yeah.
kind of drink, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, fun to visit, wouldn't want to live there.
Exactly.
Alrighty, so yeah, and before we leave, I'll grab some shots of like the back wall as well, so you can get a full view of the restaurant here. But yeah, so far, nice chill atmosphere, real friendly staff. They're playing Twilight on the TV, which I will not show, and
Yeah, you probably got all
yeah.
kinds of trouble for that.
Oh yeah, and this is a new camera I'm working on, so I haven't figured out the focusing yet. So, artsy me rack focus of the sci-fi toys. Yeah. There we go. Sci-fi toys. That's always a good time. You got Qui-Gon Jinn, Return of the Jedi, Lunchbox. It's good stuff. Alright everyone, so the pizza has come out. And it's pretty good. Reminds me a lot of a pizza place we have in Cincinnati called Dewey's. It has a lot of that sort of feel. It came out very, very warm. I had to wait a few minutes for it to cool, but yeah, I mean, it's pretty. Dewey's isn't my favorite of the Cincinnati pizza places, but I maybe kind of like this better than Dewey's. But yeah, this is the Flying Saucer Pizza Company. It delivers pizza, pretty decent pizza, and some sour slurm, and a really nice nerdy atmosphere. This is a good time. I'm grooving this place. I'm kind of digging it. Alrighty, everyone. So this is that department store I showed earlier in the day today, but we are heading back to our hotel after a nice dinner at Flying Saucer Pizza, and it was raining a little bit in the restaurant, and I'm like, oh dear God. But thankfully,
that's why I kind of hurried us along back to the hotel.
yeah, but I mean, it's dry like right now, so like we're heading on back to the hotel, and this concludes our first day in Salem. It was a bumpy start to say the least, but we were able to do some things and really had some enjoyable experiences. So,
Great day, yeah.
yeah, like we
Soggy one, but a great day.
soggy, but we overcame, you know. So, yeah. So, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and call this here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. You know you're the best fans of any YouTuber on the planet, so yeah, we're gonna go ahead, head right on up to our Peabody house there, and take a little rest. Did we didn't pass it, did we? No. No. It's this one over here. Yes. Alright guys, so thank you once again so much for watching. You're the best, we love you, and we'll catch you with some more fun adventures here in Salem, Massachusetts. Bye! Oh yeah, no, this ain't the hotel, because it didn't have the political sign there. Anyway, bye!